Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
For IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's the morning of the weigh-in. I'm joined by very soon-to-be professional boxer, literally in a matter of hours, really, 24 hours or so. Frazer Clarke. It's a long time coming, mate.
Too long, but now I'm finally here. And you know what it's been like? It's been a mad week. So different to what I'm used to, but I'm enjoying it. It's been good.
I heard you talking at the press conference yesterday, and you kind of made reference to those days which people in boxing know from them to security days. I think I've mentioned it before, you've looked after me a few times back in Hull and all them places, but it's been a long journey. You've obviously made your path and you've turned pro when you did turn pro, so everything does happen for a reason, the old cliche saying.
Yeah, I'm here now, and you know, like, don't get me wrong, I get it, yeah, people are getting stick, I get a bit of stick, I'm 30, I'm just a security guard. I'm much more than that, believe me, and watch tomorrow and people will see that. I'm not claiming to be the next coming of Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. I'm just me, Frazer Clarke. I love boxing, love fighting. I've done it since I was 11 years old. People might not know that, but I have. I've had 150 odd amateur bouts. I've gone and won the Olympic medal. That's what I wanted to do. Now I'm turning pro. That's the story. It's as simple as that. I'm going to give it my all, and I think I'm good enough to be a world champion.
Does it mean something to you that, listening to your comments now and also in the press conference, that it's important for you to kind of possibly prove those people wrong? Is that at the forefront of your mind, or is that at the back of your mind?
No, I think it is in there a little bit. I'm not going to lie and say, yeah, it doesn't give you a little bit of needle, because it doesn't. Any boxer that tells you, I'm not bothered, it bothers me a little bit, because I think, who are these people to say things like that, because they don't know what I've been through, do you know what I mean? But they'll see. Proving a point, not so much. I just think if I go in there and I do what I do and what I know I do in the gym and I've done for years, then you know then people can judge. Some people might like it, some people won't. I'm going there to win. I'm going there to do what I do, and that will look good.
On the flip side, there are a lot of people also that, not just people that know you, that are kind of willing for you to succeed, and they kind of know what you're capable of. So there is that side of it as well. There are people kind of, whether they're watching tomorrow on TV or they're watching at the arena, they're there to support you, and they'll kind of see how your journey goes but know what you're capable of.
And I love that. Why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't people be like that? This is what I don't get. It's like, someone said yesterday, someone actually there said, he's speaking about being a world champion, but he doesn't say it with much confidence. And I think, when this is the world we live in, when does it become like a bad thing for someone to have huge ambition? That is what we're dealing with now. I'm like anyone else. You want to be the best at what you do, 100%. So to all them people supporting me, you know what? Love. I've been showing mad love since I've been here in Manchester. Social media, just in person here, and I just think it's funny because I'm just me. Like, I'm just Frazer Clarke, the little kid from Burton. Do you know what I mean? So you know what? I just take it all with a pinch of salt, to be honest. Do my thing in the ring, and I think that's the best way to answer any critic.
It's something we spoke about in our last interview. I think that was in Nottingham. I asked you about, I suppose, considering the age you're at, how quickly you want to be progressed, or how quickly your team will want to progress you. What's the answer to that?
I mean, it's been a bit of a pickle getting opponents this week. There's been last minute changes and chops, and then it's changed and chopped again. So I think, all we can do is we'll see how I handle business on tomorrow night, and then we'll go from there. If we feel like I can be moved a little bit fast. It's all right doing everything in the gym, but it doesn't matter. It's under the lights. See how I work under the lights tomorrow, and that's where the fighters come to life, and that's where we do our job. So I'll see tomorrow where I'm at. I think in my head I know where I'm at. I know where I could go in at. But tomorrow, first fight, debut, people do need to remember that it is my debut. It's not like people think it's going on like it's my 10th fight or something. It's my debut as a professional, and I'll get in there, and that's what we'll gauge it from tomorrow's performance.
Manchester Arena, or the AO Arena, is going to be absolutely lit tomorrow night because obviously, aside from you making your debut, Calmbrook, and then the rest of the card as well. So I can't remember the last kind of big fight we had of this magnitude in Manchester. So it's a great card for you to be making your debut on.
Oh, it's mad. It's like the Trafford Centre the other day for the open workout was electric, you know. I think the vibe, the people, then you had the DJ spinning the tunes, and I just thought, you know what, this is going to make for an epic fight night. Everyone seems to be, everywhere I go. I went to the shop yesterday over the road. The guy I was in there for 20 minutes talking, debating about Calmbrook. It seems to it's appealed to the masses, and you know, for whatever reason, some people hate it, some people love the fight. But everyone's talking about it, and that's what boxing's about now. And you know, like, look, we have YouTubers fighting now, and we have millions and millions of people getting involved, and the casuals loving it. So these are two genuine fighters. So people should be behind this fight.
Absolutely. What has Anthony Joshua said to you ahead of your debut?
He just kept it really cool, casual. There was no pullover and a deep chat. As I left the gym on Tuesday, he just bumped fist and said, "Take care of business, do what you do, and be yourself." That's what he said. So I think it was good advice, to be honest.
It's mad, isn't it? Because Joshua, everyone's kind of had that moment, or will have that moment that you're having tomorrow. You only get one pro debut, so I'm sure you'll be out to impress. And like I said to you, it's not always about just having that point to prove, but I'm sure just for your own self that you'll want to kind of make a statement at the arena tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I really want people to see that there's a switch in me. You know, everyone sees me as this big, chubby face, smiling, nice guy, but inside, when it comes to fighting and business, there's a deep, dark side of me, and you know, I know I'll show that. That's what I do. I can switch it in a second, but it's business. I'm here to work. Like I keep saying to everyone, this is like, some people treat this as a big, like a drama show. You know, like EastEnders or something. You know, a fight week build up and all that. For me, it's just all this stuff now. The weigh-in, the public workout, all that. It doesn't really matter. For me, it's Saturday night under the lights, take care of business, and do what I've been doing for years.
We've got the weigh-in today. Obviously, that should be quite lively. And then, tomorrow night it's showtime.
Yeah, the weigh-in. This is another thing. You know, this is my first weigh-in that I'm not going to be working at, and I might even after the weigh-in jump on security and stop people, because when it gets to Calmbrook, I know it's going to get a bit frosty, and I know the lads are going to appreciate a hand. So if I have to chuck a security alert UK t-shirt on, not a problem. I even did it at the public workout. You know, the public workout, it was going off. There's two guys. They were giving it to the police officers. Honestly, it was going on and on. I thought, even with his kids as well, I thought, I've got to step in. And everyone was like, no, don't get involved. It's like, I've got to. It's what I do. I've got to. It's inside of me. So I just said, come on, man, leave it. And anyway, I resolved the situation. The police officer come up to me, like, oh, thank you so much for that. I was like, don't worry, man, just doing my job. You know what I mean? So it's just in me. But yeah, today, it's going to be lively. The Khan team, the Brook team, I know the Brook team, they're all characters anyway. These guys from Sheffield, they're loud, they're proud. And the Brook team, I mean, the Khan team is loud as well, but now it's got the Americans in it as well. That's even louder. I seen one guy walking yesterday, straight away, he's like this, giving it loads, giving it to Kel, and I thought, oh my God, it's going to be exciting.
What did you make of the press conference just finally yesterday? It was borderline in certain situations.
Yeah, that was a bit mad. They were speaking some absolute madness. You know, at some points you're thinking, no, I know what's coming next. I'm thinking, please don't say it. And then they said it. And then Dom and the overtrainer started getting into it. Between Kel and Amir, there's some terrible insults flying about. They're just like, you know, like two really bad schoolyard geezers having an argument. They don't seem like the brightest, you know. They're not so sharp. That's the word. You know, when it comes to insulting each other, but it's actually funny to watch. And then Dom and his Bo Mac, that were just who can speak the loudest. Basically, they're just trying to outdo each other.
They're a match for each other, actually, those two in that department, aren't they? Because Dom can talk well, and obviously Bo Mac can talk well as well.
They can talk well, and their voice travels. Believe me, like I'm surprised people didn't hear that back in Sheffield. But yeah, when he gave it to Dom about drinking the sweat, oh, it just had me in stitches.
It was definitely entertaining, and like I said, who knows what's going to happen at the weigh-in. All right, well, Fraser, good luck with. Actually, by the time this goes out, you would have already have weighed in. So, yeah, best of luck, and then roll on tomorrow night, and we'll catch a word for you after your debut tomorrow. So, best of luck, mate.
I love guys. Thank you, and let's have a good fight.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn...
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.